Okay, guys, I apologize for that break in the last video. I was working in an area, and other people started to come into the area that I was in, and I didn't really want them to be um, listening to what I had to say. Okay, but anyway, as I was saying, so I'm trying to figure out what the hell is going on with this country. I'm trying to figure out what is going on in this country with our government. Okay, I don't understand how, you look at all these different court hearings and meetings and assemblies for all these different things that's going on in this country. And what I find shocking is there's never one of us in there. There's never like the public in these meetings and these court proceedings and things and stuff that they conduct. Why they don't never have us in there? Why they don't never just, have a group of American citizens in all of these hearings and all of these meetings and all of these things that they do? And you got these two sides, these Democrats and the Republicans, speaking for us. I don't understand that part. Nobody is asking us anything about anything. Okay? I don't get that. I don't understand that part. Okay? They have totally forgotten who exactly they work for. They just threw that out the window. Like that doesn't even matter anymore. It doesn't even matter what we say or what we think or how we feel our tax dollars are being spent or what we feel about this law being passed or that law being passed. It's like they don't even consider us anymore. And they done just totally forgot that they work for us. You work for us. Okay? That Alexandria Cortez dummy, okay? First of all, it's tripping me out because she's only a representative. It's not like she's a governor. She's not a senator, anything like that. She's a lowly representative for the House. How does she have so much power? How does she have so much leeway that she could just put out all these radical ideas, spew all this hate and division, okay? And we don't get no say so. We don't get to speak up to her. We don't get to confront her about her ideologies and her radical way of thinking and the way that she, wants to destroy this country. We don't get to say anything to her. We don't get to face her face to face in one of these meetings and one of these court hearings and stuff. We don't get to say anything. We just get to sit back and watch her just totally run amok when she works for us. Okay? She got it in her head that she's the boss because she literally said that a couple of weeks ago in an interview that she was doing on some stage or whatever. Okay? Talking about I'm the boss. No, Beniche. You're not the boss. Okay? And the only time that you can really speak that kind of dumbness is in a setting that you were in to speak that in, with a bunch of brainwashed liberals sitting up there listening to you, clapping and stuff. Not even standing up. Not one person stood up in that audience when she made that statement to say, oh, hell no. You ain't the boss. You work for me. You know what I'm saying? You work for me. So the nerve of you, the audacity of you to get up here in front of people, American citizens, okay, and tell them that you the boss. No, Donald Trump is the boss. So I don't know what the hell you're talking about. She one of them people that if I seen her or if I ever had an opportunity to face her, talk to her face to face, she would be embarrassed and be ready to resign by the time I'm done with her. Because somebody needs to put this girl in her place. Apparently the Democrats are such wussies now, okay, that they just don't say nothing, huh? We done had all these incidents happen. And the Democrats ain't said nothing. They ain't said nothing. What about the white man that painted his face black, that got caught with the Ku Klux Klan man, the senator? What about him? Oh, nothing. Just, well, no biggie. Okay? It's just so many things that's been said. What about all this anti-Semitism stuff that these women who are in our government, people, These people is in our government. These Muslim people are in our government. Now, let me back that up a little bit. I don't have nothing against Muslim people in general. Okay? You can have whatever religion you want. You can, serve whoever you want. Call them God, Allah, whoever, whatever. Okay? That's on you. I don't have nothing against Muslim people. I know Muslim people. But when you worm your way or cheat your way or manage some kind of way to get into a government that I've been a part of for 56 years, okay, and think you just gonna come in and you just gonna change everything around because your little young stupid ass, okay, done went to some liberal college and they got you thinking that you could just do whatever, say whatever, be whatever, however, whatever. You could just change history. You could just do whatever, okay? I got a problem with that. I have a problem with that, okay? I really do. I have a problem with that, big time, okay? I don't like none of these women, okay, that they didn't let get into our government. This other little chick, I can't even pronounce her name. I'm sorry, y'all. It's a bug trying to get me. This Omar lady or whatever this chick is, okay, whatever her name is, I am so ready to just totally confront her. I wish I had the opportunity to do so, because I would put that little girl in her place first. Yeah, and I say little girl because that's what she is. You know what I'm saying? It just pisses me off on what is going on in this country right now with our government. As far as the national emergency situation yesterday, we already knew the Democrats was going to vote it down because they so stupid. Okay, and they done already been exposed. We know y'all don't like America. We know y'all don't like Trump. We know that y'all main agenda is to get Trump out of office and all this kind of stuff. Okay? But the tripped out surprising thing was, how in the hell was it going to be 12 Republicans that voted against it? What is going on? I mean, that I understand that not everybody in the government, everybody on the Democrat side and the Republican side or whatever is not going to agree with the president at all times, okay? Because I'm sure with some Democrats that didn't agree with the things that Obama was doing as well. But to put that out there to show that our government is so divided was it's embarrassing to me. I mean, other countries are looking at us like they always trying to take down somebody else's government and tell other countries and governments what to do. But they can't even control their own government. So we look like fools. And it makes me mad because everything that Trump is trying to do as far as getting a better image for ourselves, for this country, to show countries that we are not weak, we are not as divided as, mainstream media tries to make it seem and everything like that. You got idiots like this who is just totally going against all that and misconstruing everything, and it makes us look just as bad, even worse. And I'm so sick of this, y'all. I've had it with this country. I love being an American. I am an American. I'm a black American in this country, okay, that has been paying taxes for many, many, many years. I care about this country, okay? I want this country to succeed. I don't care who the president is. It ain't just because Trump is the president. I don't care what president is in there. As long as the president is all about America first, keeping our country safe, getting our economy together, making sure that, there's jobs and, different things like that. I don't care who the president is, Democrat or Republican, okay? Because I don't consider myself either. I consider myself I don't even want to say libertarian. I'm just an American. I'm a patriot. That's what it is. I'm a patriot. I'm not a Democrat. I'm definitely not a Democrat. And I don't consider myself a Republican as well. I'm just all about this country. I'm all about people in this country. I'm all about seeing this country get better and better and better and get back to the way it was back in the day. Okay? I just watched this video about the shooter of the thing that happened yesterday at the mosque in New Zealand. referenced or made it seem like he was um, compelled to do that because of Candace Owens and the other guy, okay, who I can't say PewDiePie or something. Um, but I just saw a video, um, like basically putting the blame on her and him, this guy. And I just thought that that was horrendous, okay, because to me, that just showed that what happened yesterday, there was a high possibility that this was a liberal or a Democratic false flag. I hate to say it. You know what I'm saying? And because why would they attach Candace Owens and this other guy to what happened yesterday? Out of all the people that they could have attached the names to, okay, like the idiots that I just was talking about in the government, okay, the anti-American people. Why would they attach Candace to that? That pissed me off, okay? We, by now, should know false flag attacks. We should be used to that by now. We should know about false flag attacks right now. Whenever they're trying to push an agenda, okay, they distract us with false flag operations. Now, I'm not saying that nobody got killed yesterday or whatever the case would be, because I wasn't there. But there's always a bigger agenda behind these shootings, and people should know that by now. You know what I'm saying? People should understand that these people would do anything to get their agenda through, okay? I'm so tired of it, y'all. It's really starting to aggravate me to the point where I don't even want to listen to the news. I don't even want to. That's probably why another reason why I hadn't really been making no videos, because I had to back up off of that for a while, because I was finding myself that, you know, like angry, like all the time. And I don't want to be angry all the time. You know, I'm a high vibrational person. I like the law of I believe in the laws of attraction, and you can't attract anything to you when you are in a low vibration. So I had to back up off of it. But listen, we got to start figuring out a way. I don't know who can start it. I'm not going to jump out there and say I can start it, because I'm just one person. But what we need to do is we need to get together and we need to figure out a way how to be more involved with all of these different laws and all of these different things that's going on inside the government. We need to figure out how can we be involved, okay? When we're looking at some kind of congressional meeting or something on television, we need to see American people in that courtroom or in that hearing room as well. How are they just making all these laws and saying all these things, and none of us are included? I don't understand that. None of us are included. And that's our rights as American citizens. I mean, if it wasn't for us, there would be no government. We're the ones that elect these people. We're the ones that put these people in office. And then they get in there, and then they just do whatever. I mean, the Democrats, ever since Trump has won presidency, they have not put out one acceptable piece of legislation that's going to help the American people. It's like everything they do is get Trump, anti-Trump, Trump, every single day. What about the stuff y'all being paid to do as far as helping America? What is it? What are you doing? Don't you think that we can see, especially us on the conservative side, we can see exactly what y'all doing? So it's not that everybody in this country isn't Democratic, people. Okay? Everybody is not Democrats in this country. What about the conservative side of the map? What about those people? You know what I'm saying? We matter too. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of conservatism just being swept under the rug. Y'all CNN and MSNBC and Whoopi Goldberg and The View and all them kind of idiots, okay, just making it seem like, conservative people, conservatism just don't even matter anymore. Y'all don't even pay no attention to them because they crazy, they're racist, they're rednecks, they're violent, they're this and the other, they're liars, they're only for the rich people. And it's just like, if you're a liberal and you believe that, then you are a complete idiot as far as I'm concerned. I mean, you are so totally brainwashed to even think that that could be any part of the truth. Racism resides in all kinds of people. Black, white, red, liberal, conservative, different races. It don't matter. And I'm just like really flipping out on the change, the huge shift that is happening in this country. It's just really ridiculous. It's just so out of control now that it's almost to the point where it's scary, because I see us as American people. Being phased out. It's like we don't even matter anymore. It's like the American people don't matter. Y'all don't matter. You peons. Okay? You peons. We're running it all. We're the boss. Okay? We're the boss. Alexandria Cortez. I just seen a video about her the other day where they said something about the only reason why she threw her hat in the ring in politics is because she was in some kind of contest or something that somebody threw her name in and whatever. She didn't get in there because she's a smart, ambitious attorney who done sold her, reap what she's sowing as far as the hard work she put in, her education, her experience with government and things like that. No. She didn't get in there for that. Okay? She got in there for some kind of popularity contest. Okay? But this girl is sitting up here running her mouth talking all this stuff. Every time she opens her mouth, she sounds like a damn fool because she don't know what the hell she's talking about. She's a little girl who carry a big girl's purse is what's happening. Okay? That's basically what she is. Because she don't know nothing. You ain't even been here long enough. You ain't even been in existence long enough to spew all this stuff that you trying to walk around here like you know it all. Girl, when I was your age, I ain't know nothing. I'm 56 years old and I'm still learning about how things work, how the government works, how politics work, how laws work, how the Constitution works, how presidencies work. I'm still learning that. So you're not going to sit up here with your little young behind and try to tell me what to do or how to live or what to say or how to act or who to vote for. You ain't got enough time in the game, girl. Ooh, I wish I could see her. I wish we can figure out some kind of way that we can figure out how to be involved in these congressional hearings and meetings and things like that where they're passing these laws and they're doing this and they're doing that. I want to understand how we can do that. Because I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to be the first one up in there. I'm sick of it. Give me an opportunity to be in one of these congressional meetings. I will go one by one with each one of them people in Congress and let they ass have it. And give them the perspective from an average American citizen who pays taxes every single day and don't commit crimes and try to take care of my family and myself and be productive and work hard every day. Let me get in one of them congressional hearings, and I would tell each and every one of them how we feel. I'm serious. I'm really serious. It's really kind of scary to me. I've never seen it like this before. And my mother, who is 75 years old, all she can do is shake her head. She doesn't know what to think anymore. The change that, imagine what the old people, the elderly people that are like 70, 80, 90, whatever years old. Just stand this up, guys. Imagine how they feel. Imagine how they're feeling right now, watching the changes in this country from back in the day. You know what I'm saying? It's got to be terrifying for them. You know, it's probably a lot of elderly people that just are thinking, you know what, I just can't wait to leave here and be home, you know, go home to my father, or whatever their religious, you know, end time belief is. Because it's really getting outrageous. It really is. You know, when you look at all of the different things that's going on in this country with these celebrities, you know, with the politicians, you know, just with everyday average people, the things that they're doing on social media, it just makes our country look like a cesspool. You know what I'm saying? It just makes our country look like, you know, this is not the great American country that we used to be. We just turned it into a bunch of crap, if you ask me. Okay, and I'm totally embarrassed. You know, I always say I'm going to be leaving the country by the time I'm 60, which gives me a few more years. I want to relocate to another country. Because ain't no telling what's going to be happening from here on out. It's not getting no better. You know, Trump is trying his best to be, you know, I mean, I have to give this man so much respect simply for the fact of just doing what he can do to appease people. You know what I'm saying? And I mean to appease the American people, not to appease the Muslim Brotherhood, not to appease the liberal idiots, I'm talking about to appease the American people. You know what I'm saying? I just have to give him the utmost respect. I still support him, okay? Now, I may not be 100% clear on the things that's going on with like Venezuela and how we trying to get involved in that and whatever the case may be. To be honest with you, I don't care, because I'm not the president, so I don't have to worry about all that. You know what I'm saying? Whatever he doing over there with the other governments and all this kind of stuff like that, that's a president's job. That ain't my job. So I don't sit up and even really make comments about it, because I'm not versed enough in it to give my opinion about it. You know what I'm saying? I give my opinion about things that directly affect me and my future generations. And that's this economy, that's jobs, that's education, that's safety, first and foremost, that's justice. You know what I'm saying? That's the things that I worry about. That's the things that I comment about. I ain't got nothing to do with all that other governmental in other countries stuff like that. I mean, I do understand what's going on with, you know, the importance of, you know, getting international relationships together with like Korea and China and things like that. I understand that that's really important. But all the other little petty stuff that's going on, I don't really, you know, I don't really comment about it unless it's affecting me directly. And I just think that the things that Trump is doing here in this country right now for us is what is going to directly affect this country right now. That's what the average American want to see. We want to see, you know, how are you helping us? How can we help you? You know, like John F. Kennedy said, ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country. It ain't about just sitting back and holding your hand out and just expecting the government to just take care of your every whim and need or want. It's not, it don't work that way. You got to be able to meet, you got to be in this struggle too. You got to be in this battle too. You got to be in this fight as well. And there's so many people that's just sitting back, you know, like they could care less. But then these is the same people that want to sit there and criticize Donald Trump and blame him for everything. They even had the audacity to try to attach him to R. Kelly because of the R. Kelly situation that's going on. Now it's looking like it's some kind of sex trafficking, human trafficking type of situation. Well, the fact that he has a condo in Trump Tower, that don't mean that Trump was involved. I mean, they act like he's the type of landlord that's going around knocking on people's door every day to make sure that they, you know, they're straight enough to be in Trump Tower. He has people that do that. He's got nothing to do with what's going on with R. Kelly just because he got a condo in Trump Tower. Because remember, folks, before President Trump became President Trump, all these black celebrities that's against him now and all these other people, they was cool with Trump. R. Kelly been a celebrity for many, many years. He probably bought that condo a long time ago, probably before Trump was even the doggone president. Because at one time, I'm sure he was pretty cool with President Trump, with Donald Trump, when he was just Donald Trump. Okay? All these black celebrities and all these people that's against him. Remember, they was cool with him. Okay? But they're being used as Democratic pawns to get Trump out of office. And they so stupid that they don't even realize that they got all kind of pictures and stuff out here posing with Trump when they was cool, before he was president. I just ain't never seen a bunch of people like this before. You know, a bunch of evil, satanic, demonic people that is a part of having anything to do with passing laws and things like that in this country. That's dangerous. That's dangerous to have those type of people running stuff. And especially when they get to the point where they really can literally say out their mouth, I'm the boss now. I'm the boss. You ain't the boss. We the boss. So I don't understand why we can't be more involved in these lawmaking and you know, being included in these hearings and, you know, not having an opportunity to stand up in front of the Congress as American citizens and giving them a piece of our mind and let them know what's really happening. I'm tired of people speaking for me. Because you don't know what you're talking about. You call yourself speaking for the American people, but you're not speaking for them. What you're saying, we ain't in agreement with. That's why I walked away. Because you weren't representing me. You wasn't representing me. So I walked away from the Democratic Party because y'all morals and beliefs and standards and evil and division and racism and all that, I don't follow that. I'm not that person. You don't speak well. You don't speak for me. So I want to be able to start, you know, having an opportunity to go sit in these doggone meetings and shit. And because they're just running amok, and it's just like we don't have anything to say about it, or we can't do nothing about it, and that's a damn lie. We have every right to be involved and included in what's going on in this country. Why don't they put, you know, they don't give people, the only time we get a chance to vote on anything is during election times. But you pass all these bogus laws and all this bullshit whenever y'all get ready, and then y'all only vote amongst each other to see if it's gonna pass or if it's gonna fail. That's not how a democratic society works to me. I didn't think. I thought that, you know, it was all about justice and fairness and, you know, what the people want. Not what these doggone Congress people want. Y'all ain't speaking for us. Who the hell told y'all that? You know, you got these liberals out here with this satanic, demonic media backing them up and spreading this propaganda to try to make it seem like America don't want our borders to be safe. What idiot does not want their country to be safe? And the 12 Republicans that voted against the emergency yesterday, mighty funny that none of them live in a border state. I live in a border state. I live in Arizona. Yuma is 2 hours from where I live. So you can't tell me that people that live in a border state don't want the wall or some kind of secure border security that's going to ensure that this illegal immigration situation is stopping. But all them Republicans that went against it yesterday, they live up in the north. Matter of fact, one of them is from my hometown of Ohio. Okay, they was all up in the north, don't know nothing about no border security, they don't know nothing about no border state, they don't know nothing about what's going on in those border states and what's happening at the border. They don't know, and so they don't care. But you know what, at the same time, it's a good thing too, because those Republicans have just now been exposed. You've been exposed. So it's 12 more of y'all that Trump can't trust. That the Republican Party can't trust, that conservative people can't trust. You just really expose yourself. You know what I'm saying? To show that you are anti-American. And these are senators. We're talking about people that were voted in office. Okay? So I'm just so over the ignorance. I'm over the stupidity and the people in this country. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's people, they need to stop drinking this tap water. I don't know what's going on with the mental state of American people. Hey y'all, thanks for your chats. I'm kind of new to this live. I don't do a lot of lives. I do see your comments and everything. Thank you for joining me in this live. I just think that, man, we are so in a state that we should really, really start being concerned, because people have children and grandchildren that's coming up in these times now. And it's like nobody is even thinking about them. Nobody is even trying to, it's like nobody is thinking about the future of our generations. You know what I'm saying? I'm scared. Like, I'm not a grandmother yet. Because, you know, I'm not, my kids aren't ready. They're old enough, I'm old enough to be a grandmother, but they're not ready. They you know, they want to do it in their time. That's fine with me. But I know eventually I'll be a grandmother. And I don't even want to see my kids being raised in a atmosphere like this. You know what I'm saying? Just with all the things that's going on. I mean, kids are probably looking at us adults. What's going on with my phone? They are probably looking at adults now like, y'all are ridiculous. And I wouldn't blame kids for looking at us like that, for looking at adults like that. Look at the behavior of adults. You know what I'm saying? Look at social media. Look how adults are acting on social media. So I don't blame these kids for being lost, okay? Because you got adults out here in this country that's not teaching them the right way. They're not showing them the right things. They're not telling them, you can't believe everything you see on social media. You can't believe everything you see in the news. You can't, you know what I'm saying? They're not being taught right, and it's scary. It's scary. You got rich people now, which I'm sure has probably been going on for many, many years. They're just not getting caught with this college situation. You know, you got people, you got kids out here that bust their ass all during their school years, because they want to be a doctor, or they want to be a lawyer, or they want to be a scientist, or they want to be a neurologist, whatever. They want to be an engineer. They want to be something that's going to make them an awesome product of this society, an awesome contribution to this society. That can't get into these Ivy League schools because you got rich, privileged people, okay, paying for their dumbass kids to get in college. And it don't have nothing to do with the money. It's about their status. It's about them not being embarrassed from their Hollywood peers because their children were able to get into Yale, but your idiot kids couldn't get in. So you don't want to be embarrassed. So you go and you pay money for these dummies to get in a school that they didn't qualify to be in. Really? All y'all need to go to jail. All y'all need to go to jail. Because that just was nothing but blatant privilege. And people are saying white privilege, and I'm not going to say white privilege because we don't know everybody that's been involved. There's a lot of black rich people in this country that I'm sure have done the same thing that these white people have done. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about no race. It's about what's right and what's wrong. And what's wrong is doing what you did. And that's why you're in trouble. You know, but I've been telling people for a long time, and I'm sorry it sounds like I'm jumping all around. It's just been a while since I've shared any of my thoughts with you guys, and I've been wanting to make a video, but I've been, you know, feeling a certain type of way. You know, I just am feeling really uneasy about the direction that this country is going in, and I swear to God, y'all, we have to come together. We got to come together as Americans. It's not even about liberal and conservative. It's about, we're all human beings that live in this country. And we got to figure out more ways to come together and show, especially when it comes to Trump, that his supporters ain't all white, racist people. We have to show more of that, I think. you know, maybe more conversations. I mean, if you're going to put something on social media or whatever, maybe a conversation you're having with a liberal where, you know, or with someone, I'm not even going to say a liberal, maybe with someone that doesn't support Trump but supports America. You know, maybe those kind of conversations need to be brought to the forefront on social media to let people know, you know, everybody that supports Trump is not white. Everybody that supports Trump is not rich. You know what I'm saying? But the media is so powerful and so strong that we don't really have a lot of platforms to show that. And then, unfortunately, the platforms that we do have to show, which is on YouTube, like my channel and many other people, YouTubers are sprouting up with their views about what's going on with liberalism and all that. We need to, you know, those people, they get attacked. We get attacked. I get attacked all the time. I get attacked all the time, you know. Falling out with people that I've been friends with over 30 years, and you know, just being attacked for my views and my opinions and things like that. I'm trying to figure out, when did that start? And it just seems like you shouldn't have to be able to walk around and be scared to say what you got to say, unless you just being, you know, downright mean or whatever. I mean, just your average everyday opinion or view about something. We shouldn't have to walk around acting like we can't say what we want to say. But you got people in our government, such as AOC and all these Muslim chicks. We gonna impeach the motherfucker and all whatever her name is. All them people, they get to say whatever they want to say. Who are they speaking for? I want to know who they speaking for. You know what I'm saying? Because most of America, we don't share the same views. And especially coming from somebody who claims to be a Muslim, and we already know that Muslims are supposed to be anti-American, I thought. You know what I'm saying? So why they get to say what they want to say about Jewish people, about, you know, whatever they feel they want to say, okay? But we can't say what we want to say. That's not freedom of speech. That's not freedom of speech at all. So, America, we got to do something, y'all. Like, for real. It's getting to the point where it's really, really starting to get out of control. And, you know, I just don't want to be a part of it. Because if you don't have enough people fighting in the army, then you're fighting a losing battle. And we need more and more people to stand up. We need more and more people to make videos on YouTube or social media or whatever. You know, just being honest. Not, you know, getting on social media and following the crowd because you're afraid of what somebody's going to think about your opinion or your view, or you scared that you're going to get ostracized, or, you know, you're going to lose friends. So what? So what? If you really feel like all of this stuff that's going on in this country is not right with this, you know, division and, you know, this, what they're doing to Trump and whatever, speak up about it. Who cares if you're going to lose some friends? So what? Because if you lose them, they're not your friends in the first place. That's what I found out about friends that was supposed to be friends of mine. I found out, oh, well, you really wasn't my friend. If you could just, you know, end our friendship because I don't feel the same way you do, or I support somebody that you don't, or I don't have the same beliefs or religion or whatever the case may be, then you really wasn't my friend in the first place. Okay? So, I'm just really concerned, people. You know, I hate the way that this country is right now. I really, really, really do. You know, I try to keep myself away from it and just concentrate on my life and my family and my future and things like that. But I'm an American and I'm concerned about everybody. You know what I'm saying? I'm concerned about this country. So it's hard to kind of separate yourself and be like, oh, I don't care about them, ain't got nothing to do with me, so as long as my family's straight and, you know, as long as I'm doing this and doing that, then whatever. And it's, I don't want to feel like that. I'm a good-hearted person. I care about people, you know, and it's hard to separate myself from that, you know. So I'm not going to take up too much more of you guys' time. I mean, I'm sorry, I apologize if this video sounds like I'm rambling or whatever, or if I'm all over the place. I just had to get these few things out about what's going on now, you know. It's a lot we're dealing with right now. It is. And for black people, you know, it's a lot that we're dealing with. But it don't have to be a lot, because y'all choosing to keep drinking the Kool-Aid. And that's exactly what they want you to do, is to drink the Kool-Aid and distract us from what's really going on that's important. R. Kelly situation, it's important because if he is involved with sex trafficking, or if he has been, you know, having sex with these young girls and all this kind of stuff like that, yeah, that's important to get him exposed and get his ass in jail. It's not something that we have to be flipping out about every single doggone day. Because first of all, we don't know R. Kelly. We don't know him personally. You can't sit up there and be arguing with somebody about what R. Kelly did and what he didn't, because you don't know him and you wasn't there. Okay? So if he is found guilty, good enough for his ass, take his butt to jail and whatever. Okay? These little incidents like this, Jussie Smollett, you know, who cares? He was an idiot and he got caught. So do justice and put his butt in jail if he's guilty. If he's not, then let's go, move on. There's too many other things to worry about out here than that stupid shit. I don't care about no Jussie Smollett. Whatever. He was a dummy. What I care about is the laws and the legislation and the things that's going on within our government system that affects us greatly. It affects us greatly with jobs and our kids' futures and education and things like that. That's what's important to me. Not no Jussie Smollett, no R. Kelly, you know, all that dumbness. You know, this is a time where a lot of people are being exposed. I don't know what this season is called, the information technology system. I don't know what's going on. But there's a lot of people being exposed in all areas of evil. And it is what it is, you know. People think that they can just do evil and just keep getting away with it, And that don't work like that. That's not how karma works. You're going to get caught. But the important thing is, once these people get caught, you got to start changing your way of thinking. It has to affect you. Like the thing with the Hillary emails and stuff that came out the other day about the Department of Justice telling Lisa Page and them to not go forward with criminal charges against Hillary. So the people that was for Hillary and wanted her to win, what did y'all say when that news came out? Did it change your view on Hillary? Did it change your view on the Obama administration? I mean, what did you do and what did you say when you heard that news? Unfortunately, a lot of people still don't believe it. Oh, well, whatever. You know, Trump, I hate Trump, and, you know, this, that, and the other. Instead of looking at this woman was a criminal, and it's being brought out that she was a criminal, and Obama's administration had criminals in it as well. What are you thinking when you hear these facts coming out about everything that's against what the news has been telling you about Trump? Only thing that y'all been hearing about Trump is this Russian collusion crap. And that ain't been proven yet, and it ain't going to be proven because it was no collusion. But all these facts and stuff is coming out about the Democrats and all the dirty shit that they doing and all the dirty stuff they have been doing, you know, for many, many, many decades and years and stuff. And people still walking around here like, whatever, you know. Anyway, you tell a black person that the Democratic Party is the ones that started the KKK and slavery. They'll look you dead in your face and tell you lying. No, they didn't. They ain't do that. Yes, they did. All you gotta do is open up a book or pull it up on the internet. There's all kind of proof out there to show that the Democratic Party was never for black people. They were never for black people. And they still ain't for black people. Because you know why I say that? Because I'm saying that now because now that they know that they done bamboozled y'all asses into voting for them, okay, all these years. They don't need you no more. You're trash. They don't need your votes no more. Now they're focusing on other identity politics to get their votes. The illegal people, okay? They focusing on them now. We're nothing to them now. We could go die as far as they're concerned. Because y'all was so, we were so brainwashed that, we were voting for them. And so now they're like, okay, well, we ain't got to worry about the black people no more. We got them in our pocket. That's why it's important for black people to start waking the hell up. Understanding who was for us and who was against us. You know what I'm saying? So I just wish that we could just come up with a way where we could start being involved more with these politicians and having, I mean, they all have their Facebook pages and things like that, Twitter accounts and all kind of stuff, and you can go off on their pages all the time. I read the comments on them different people's pages, like Alexandria's page. They be dogging her, they be dragging her. She don't care, because first of all, she ain't reading it. And second of all, I'm sure her staff or whoever is in control of their social media pages ain't telling them everything that's being said by the people. Okay? So we gotta figure out a way to become or find out what our rights are as far as being able to attend some of these congressional hearings, or how we can get involved with that, so that they need to hear from regular American people really how we feel. And I will be a good one, because I ain't scared of nobody. Okay? I'll go right up in there and go off on each and every single one of them fools in there and let them know how we really feel about them and how we really feel in this country, instead of this sugar-coated crap. So I done kind of ran out of things to say. I appreciate, you tuning in and watching my video. Hit the like button if you like, share, subscribe. I feel that I'm compelled to continue this channel because every time I say that I'm going to stop or I'm not going to grow it, I get more and more comments saying that they want more. And it's probably because I can be so real. I'm just a realist, I don't bite my tongue. I'm not scared of nobody. People like, oh, you need to be careful about what you say. I don't have to be careful about nothing, okay? Because I ain't scared to be an American. I'm not afraid to call myself a patriot. I'm not afraid to say I have conservative values and conservative views. I don't agree with every single solitary thing, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not afraid to say who I am and what I believe in. And that's what we have to continue to do. Don't be afraid. I'm not finna let these people bully me. Got me jacked up if you think that's finna happen. I'll go to jail before I let somebody bully me and tell me what to think and what to say. And how my opinion is towards this government that we pay. We pay them. We elected them. All right, they elected them idiots in the Democratic Party, but you work for us. We are the boss, not y'all. We are the boss. So you guys have a great day. Let's continue to be strong in this fight. Let's continue to keep shutting down and exposing mainstream media as much as we possibly can. Keep making videos. If you don't have any videos, start making videos. It don't take much to start a channel, trust me, because I didn't plan on starting a YouTube channel. I just posted a walkaway video and it grew. So, you know, start making videos. We need our voices to be heard. We need the real deal going around on social media instead of all this whitewashed fake news. Because they're winning as far as getting their voices out, the propaganda and the fake news out. There are more of them than it is of us because we ain't running no news corporations. You know, we have to independently do this. And that's what it's going to take. And, you know, one good thing about social media is the fact that, you know, we are able to get our thoughts and words and stuff out, you know, to the masses, even though they're starting to shut that down as well. But until they actually shut it down, people, start making videos. And they ain't got to be perfect. You ain't got to have no long speech. You just speak from your heart and from your head and how you feel going on, you know. And maybe, you know, it is up to us to make the change. It really is. It's up to us to make the change in this country and support our president and take this country back to what it used to be. Because I'm only 56 years old. I got a long time to live. And I'm not going to be living the rest of my life being bullied and being scared and afraid and being attacked and targeted and, you know, misjudged and all that. I don't want to live the rest of my days in this country like that. And we don't have to. We just got to start speaking up more and start not caring about what people say about us. You know, it don't matter if people don't want to be your friend or anything like that anymore. That's fine. You probably don't need them in your life anyway. What are they doing for you anyway? Besides judging you. You know? So, alright guys. I gotta go. I got a couple of things to do this afternoon. And I just didn't really want to take it. It's already been on 51 minutes. That's way longer than I had planned on it. But I appreciate your comments and everything. Your likes, your shares. And please subscribe. Try to... I guess build this channel up, get my followers up and everything. I'll be back sometime soon with another video because there was still a lot of things that I wanted to say, but I didn't want to bombard you guys. This has been long enough. I'll come back with some other thoughts and things that's going on. And I appreciate everybody. I love you all for accepting me into the conservative, into conservatism. I've really been surprised and shocked on how you guys make me feel welcome. You know what I'm saying? And I don't feel I haven't had any racist things said to me. I haven't, you know, everybody's just been so supportive in the conservative group. Everybody has just been welcoming, and I feel like we are stronger than they try to make us out to be. We're not a weak group of people. Conservatives are not weak people. You know. So, okay. All right. I'm not going to keep this. I can go on and on and on. But you guys have a great day. I'll be back in a little bit, a couple days with another video. You guys have stay strong, stay positive, and let's keep this movement going. Let's make it grow, and you know, let's try to get as much information as we can to see how we can become more and more involved in these decisions and things that they make. Okay, so until then, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.